Welcome to live coverage of Tiger basketball on Republic Tiger Sports as Republic gets set to take on Springdale, Arkansas in the second semifinal of the Republic Invitational Tournament. In the first semifinal, Bentonville, Arkansas knocked off Rolla 76-57. It was the second straight dominating performance by Bentonville, and they are in the championship game awaiting the winner of this one between Republic and Springdale. Springdale is 4-0, coached by Jeremy Price, and Republic 1-0. Its only win last night, a big one over West Plains. West Plains has struggled in this tournament, the Zizzers, with two lopsided losses. They lost earlier today in their consolation game to Park Hill South, 79-36. So the Tigers will try to advance to the championship game tomorrow. The loser of this one will play Rolla at 2 o'clock. Earlier today, the Lady Tigers were winners at Willard. They're into the championship game of that tournament. They beat Harrison,
Harrison, yes.
The Goblins in their second game of the year. So wins over Stratford and Harrison, and they will meet either Blue Springs or Willard tomorrow in the championship game. That is scheduled for 6 o'clock. Just about ready for introductions. And I think they'll probably line up and do the national anthem because I don't think they've done that yet. I think they were holding it off for this one. So yes, we're going to take a quick break while they get lined up, and we'll be back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
To honor America in the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
So we'll have introductions of starting lineups. Springdale first, then Republic. Republic beat West Plains tonight, last night rather. Already mentioned that score was 76-30. And Springdale advanced by beating, let's see, who'd they beat?
They beat Park Hill South.
Yeah, they beat Park Hill South last night.
64-61.
In the late game.
And like I said earlier, in the game before, it was chippy, and it was close the entire time. The biggest lead might have been like 6.
I'll let you listen in as Ken Knierim introduces the starting lineups.
Marcus Corbetti. 6'4" senior, number 12, Carson Tangus. 6'6" sophomore, number 30, Isaiah Seeley. And 6'5" senior, number 35, Tevin Tate. Bulldogs are led by head coach Jeremy Price, assisted by Oscar Seeley, Matt Williams, Antonio Cotton, and Chris Owens. On your feet, Tiger fans, it's time to meet your Republic Tigers starting five. One win, no losses on the season following last night's win over West Plains. Here is your starting five. 6' senior, number 1, Gunnar Ellison. 6'1" sophomore, number 2, Brindley Hagwood. 6'1" senior, number 10, Alante Askew. 6' junior, number 13, Aslan Eadish. And 6'5" senior, number 24, Kamari Edwards. Your Republic Tigers led by head coach Tim Brown, assisted by Tony Armstrong, Josh Hart, and Cale Ramsey.
Tigers really spread it around last night. Had a great offensive start. Led by Hagwood with 17, Askew had 15, Ellison 12, and Ebish 11. So 4 different players in double figures. And just about everybody scored, including Kaysen Beckemeyer and Cameron Whitener, who both got their first varsity points last night. So congratulations to both of them. It'll be Kamari Edwards jumping center against Tevin Tate, 6'5" senior. And that'll be a good battle. A couple of 6'5" big bodies inside. Edwards and Tate. And Edwards went up a little bit early, and then Tate went, and he ended up with it. And they're going to blow the whistle and say, did anybody touch it? That was an interesting opening. If Tate touched it, then Republic should get the ball.
And they do. Yep.
Yeah. So
Kamari was ready to go straight to the rim, though.
Yeah, I know. I think he was ready for the fast break, but he did not have the number. You know, it's not like they had numbers. So it might have ended up being a charge. Might work out in Republic's favor. Anyway, they get control of it, and Ellison's wide open, and a moving screen called immediately on the inside against Edwards. So Kamari Edwards has gotten on the wrong side of the whistle a couple of times early, and it'll be Springdale with the ball now.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate one early. Askew was wide open at the top of the key. He was getting ready to shoot it right before they blew that whistle.
Zion Sanders lost the handle, picked it back up. Now Tangness throws it to Pormetti, and they dump it down low to Tevin Tate. Tate working on Kamari Edwards. Good defense
there by Kamari Edwards. This Republic crowd gets fired up.
Ebish on the wing, takes the three. It rolled around, wouldn't go, and a rebound grabbed by Springdale. Into the front court they come, and a long three by Tangness is good. Tangness hit a couple of threes last night late from a long distance, and that was one just like it. And it puts them on top. 3-0. Hagwood to Ebish in the corner. Drove and pulled it back out. Now Hagwood. Throws it again to Ebish in the corner, back up top. Hagwood, shot fake, steps sideways, puts it up, missed the shot, long rebound to Askew. And he pulls it out to midcourt. 6.5 left in the first quarter. Ebish to Askew, wide open from three, rolled around, wouldn't go, and Tate grabs the board for Springdale. Good shots, good looks by Republic, but they haven't fallen so far. Man-to-man defense for the Tigers. And the Bulldogs set it up in the half court, and we've got a hand check called on Ellison. And the ambush student section across the way, not too happy. Around to pick. Isaiah Seeley had a big game last night. And now driving Zion Sanders, a little one-hander, bounces on the rim a couple of times, and Tate goes over Kamari Edwards' back and gets whistled for the foul. So each of the big men have one foul. And with 5:53 left, Republic still looking for its first bucket, trailing 3-0. Ellison hands it off to Hegwood, now to Askew. Askew looks near side to Ibish. Ibish dribbles it a couple of times, now throws it to Askew. Askew guarded by Zion Sanders, goes around him, up the lane, double pump, scoop, too hard, goes almost out of bounds, but saved in by Seeley. Seeley into the front court, hesitation dribble, cut off by Ellison, then Askew jumps in there. Ellison grabs it away from Tate, and we've got a held ball, alternating possession will stay with Springdale. And Ellison gives up 5 inches to Tate, but he went in there scrapping and grabbed it away. Held ball, and the Bulldogs keep it. 3-0 the score. Springdale on top early. 5:20 left in the first quarter. Tate has it at the high post. Hands it back to Seeley. Seeley scoops it in. Isaiah Seeley had a good night last night, and it's 5-0 Springdale. Hegwood to Ellison. Bounces it to Kamari Edwards, top of the key. Left all alone, he'll dribble it once and shovel it to Ellison, open for 3. Too long, and Seeley grabs the rebound for Springdale. Bulldogs off to a good start. Ellison got back and got a hand on it, and now they're going to confer and see whether Ellison was indeed the last one to touch it. Nope.
They're going to get to the Republic.
Now they say then touched the hand of a Bulldog player.
Republic gotten some pretty good looks at shots so far. They just haven't been falling. So, I mean, if they're able to continue this, just make them fall. This could be a pretty good game for Republic offensively.
Hegwood shot fake into the lane. 10-footer is away, no good. And again, good look. Couldn't get it to fall. Seeley, Euro step into the lane, up and in.
Isaiah Seeley with the layup.
And a 7-0 lead for Springdale. Fast start for the Bulldogs. We'll take a break. Back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
– 7-0 lead for Springdale early. 3.5 minutes in now, and Republic still hasn't scored. Let's see what Tim Brown drew up for them. Askew into the lane, cut off, gives it to Edwards, shot fake over Tate, and it rolls around and falls off. And another tough break for the Tigers as Springdale grabs the rebound over on the baseline. Tangness rebounded it, gives it to Seeley. Seeley guarded by Ellison. And now to Tangness. To Seeley and to Tate. Springdale taking its time. Tangness open for 3. Good. Carson Tangness, a second three-pointer. And it's a 10-0 lead for Springdale early. Thing is, you watch the game, it doesn't feel like a lopsided game. And a jumper just inside the arc by Alante Askew gets the Tigers on the board. 10-2. It took them about 4.5 minutes to score their first bucket. Tangness is going to take another 3. That one is no good. And Edwards grabs the board. Hands it off to Askew, and here come the Tigers, down by 8. Askew will take it all the way in and then pull it out. Now Edwards. Oh, he pulled it up over Edwards. Nice move by Edwards. And he's got 2 points, and it's 10-4. So after giving up the first 10, Republic has scored 4 straight. Seeley to Tate.
Yeah, Kamari Edwards is going right at Tevin Tate down there.
And now a three is off the mark by Pormetti. And the Tigers get the rebound. Ahead to Askew. Left wing, three-pointer is up and rolled around, wouldn't go. Ellison knocked it away and got called for the foul. Tried to poke the ball away, and instead he knocked down Zion Sanders. And Ellison whistled for his second personal foul. And he'll have to have a seat on the bench. Mass substitutions. Jordan Douglas, James Rexroth, and Isaiah Neighbors check in for the Tigers. And Ellison was angry at himself for committing that foul. 2:22 left in the first quarter. Down to Tate, and he spun it around and couldn't get it to go. And the rebound grabbed out of there by first Hegwood, then he gave it off to Neighbors. Now Hegwood, free throw line jumper off the mark. Neighbors grabs it in the corner, has it poked away, but a foul committed by Carson Tangner. First foul on him, and Askew will throw it in on the baseline, right of the basket with 2:03 left to go in the first quarter. Douglas in the corner, thought about a shot, and now has it poked away. Nope, he just lost it. So the turnover by Republic, and Springdale gets it back. Defense has been good for Republic the last 2 or 3 minutes. They've held Springdale without much over that stretch, but haven't been able to take complete advantage, although they do have it down to 6. Seeley hands it off, and they play catch out there. Pormetti cuts it off, throws it back out to number 23, Stephen Toston. Toston drives and lost the handle out of bounds. It flies past the baseline, and Republic will get it back. And Askew will bring it into the front court. Rexroth back to Askew. Now to Douglas, he's open for three off the front of the rim. Rexroth had it, lost it, and Tangness grabbed it out of there, gives it to Seeley to bring it up. Seeley working on Neighbors, lost track of it, and he gets called for a double dribble. Yeah,
it wasn't touched by Tiger defender, so.
And Askew will bring it into the front court. Well, thought we would watch the replay, but that replay was not going to work. Rexroth walked, grabbed the ball, and then he moved both feet. And you cannot do that. Seeley working on Neighbors, missed the shot, and I think he got fouled after grabbing the rebound.
Foul on the floor. Foul charge to James Rexroth. His first. 14th foul on the
So Rexroth commits the foul. First personal on him, and now we've got another foul call, this one against Isaiah Neighbors. And that's 5 team fouls on Republic. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Springdale looks like they want to hold it. Aiden Gazaway got away with a travel, I think. I thought he hopped, but I guess not. Missed the shot, and now Republic has it with 27 seconds left. Low scoring first quarter, and I think Republic would tell you that's what they'd like, but they don't want it to be this low scoring for themselves. And there's a three by Brinley Hegwood. And it gets the Tigers within 3. They've scored 7 straight. 7 seconds left in the quarter, and one last possession in this quarter for Springdale. Poked away, Hegwood, he's got to get rid of it, and he didn't quite know how much time was left, but they got the stop And at the end of one, it's Springdale 10, Republic 7. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
When it comes to getting your gifts packed and shipped this holiday, we're the one-stop, right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store franchise locations are independently owned. Product services, prices, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
The UPS Store in Republic is your local shipping headquarters. Find them at 566 East Harrison in the Town Center Plaza. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication. Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference. Central Gas Propane is locally owned and operated and offers exceptional customer service when you need it most. They go the extra mile to meet their customers' needs with a level of service and communication that no other company can beat. Call today to switch and save Central Gas Propane at 417-725-3833 or online at centralgasmo.com.
Ready to go in the second quarter. Republic gets the ball, trailing 10-7. Springdale scored the first 10 points of the game. Republic has scored 7 straight, and they could tie it with a 3 here. Almost had a layup at the end of the first quarter after Hegwood stole the ball, but time ran out before he could get there. Shot fake, dishes to Askew. Askew pulls it out. Out of Rexroad. Nobody picked him up. He drove all the way in and laid it off the glass. And James Rexroad has his first points, and it's 10-9. Springdale, 9 straight points scored by the Tigers.
Yeah, just a nice move from Rexroad there, being able to see that lane open up and just take it.
They lobbed it down inside, and Neighbors committed the foul as they got it to Sealer. That's the second foul on Isaiah Neighbors. 3 points for Hegwood, 2 for Askew, 2 for Edwards, 2 for Rexroad. For Springdale, 6 for Carson Tangnes on a couple of three-pointers, and 4 for Isaiah Seeley. And speaking of Seeley, he'll throw it in on the baseline, left of the basket, lobs it in to Zion Sanders. Sanders looking inside, throws it to Tate. Tate working it on Rexroad, dishes out to Sanders, steps in, takes a jumper from the baseline, no good. And Ebish grabs the rebound. Up ahead to Askew, shot fake around the defender, puts it up and in! Alante Askew has 4, and the Tigers have the lead. 11 straight points by Republic, and it's 11-10. 6:46 left to go in the second quarter, and the defense has really stepped up after the slow start. And Seeley tried to take it in and take over, and he missed the shot, and then the reach-in foul, and is that on Tate?
I think they are going to get Tate for that one.
That's 2 on Tate.
I think a big part of what's happening right now is the speed that Republic has out there.
Yeah.
You know, the quickness that they're able to. Springdale's seeing these passing lanes open up, and Republic's just able to jump in them real quick, and I think that's kind of been part of their success in this second quarter and late first quarter defensive stand.
And Springdale against Park Hill South was able to, they were the quicker team, I thought, in that one. Rexroad will take the jumper from the free throw line off the front of the rim. No good. And back goes Springdale. Jump stop, and that's going to be a charge.
Yeah.
They'll wave it off as Jordan Douglas was down there to take it.
Took one last night as well.
Yeah, 2 on the season for him. And Isaiah Seeley commits his first personal, and that's 4 team fouls on Springdale, Arkansas.
I think that's going to be Republic's favorite stat. It's charges taken. It feels like we always have somebody that's just constantly taking charges. And Jordan Douglas may be that person for us this year.
Republic scored its first bucket with 3.5 minutes left. Since that time, and at least some point before that was when Springdale last scored. So Springdale in a drought of at least 5.5 minutes. Rexroad in the middle of the lane, and did he walk? Yeah, he traveled. He looks at the official and says, no, I didn't travel, but tries to pantomime what exactly his body motions were, but I think he did travel. 6 minutes left of the second quarter. Republic still on top, 11-10. They've missed a couple of opportunities to stretch that 1-point lead. And they steal it away again. Hegwood. Oh, what a piece of ball handling, and he left it short, but there's Rexroad with a rebound, and he had position and blocked out. And that's another foul on Springdale. That one against Aiden Gazaway. First personal on him. And Gazaway comes out. Marcus Pormetti comes in, the 6-foot senior starter, back in for the Bulldogs. Ebish throws it in to Askew. Shot fake, didn't get the defender to leave his feet. Rexroad's wide open from three.
Oh, and he hits it.
He made the 3. James Rexroad has 5. And now you got to go out and guard him next time he's standing there. And it's 14-10. A 14-0 run for the Tigers. On the wing, a 3 by Tangness is no good. And the Tigers have the rebound. Hegwood over to Rexroad. Rexroad's feeling it after that 3. And he gives it back to Askew. I thought he was going to do a little ball fake and go right around his man. He's open again. He shoots it again. He missed it. It did everything but go down. The crowd would have exploded if that one had gone in. And now Seeley charges into Askew. And that's 2 on Seeley. Let's watch that one again. Republic has scored 14 straight, and Askew has it. Lost it, and it was just long enough and strong enough to go to Ebish. Now to Rexroad. Rexroad hands it off to Askew. Steps to his left, puts up a 3 off the back of the rim, and Seeley comes out of there flying across half court already. He took 2 steps before he shot, got away with it, and ended up missing. He tried to settle himself, and then he took a little extra shuffle, and the officials didn't catch it. Didn't matter. Askew throws it to Ebish. And now Ebish, jump stop, high off the glass, no good. The ball knocked out, and Douglas saves it back to Askew.
Nice hustle play there by Jordan Douglas.
Yeah, definitely. And a steal. Too long of a pass, and they throw it up ahead, and it is good on the layup. Zion Sanders. And that ends a 14-0 run by Republic. And the Tigers on top 14-12. So a 10-0 run to start the game for Springdale, then a 14-0 run for Republic. And the Tiger fans got to be hoping that it doesn't keep up, that they can end this run at 2. Askew thought about a 3-pointer, throws it to Hegwood in the corner. He takes a 3 and he splashes it down. His second of the night. He's got 6, and it's a 5-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Tigers. 3 minutes left in the first half. Seeley will take a 3. Off the back of the rim, but a long rebound. Good play by Tostin.
I think James Rexroad got a piece of that putback.
Ebish's 3, no good, but flying in is Hegwood. Fade away, no good, it's short. And a rebound to Pormetti, to Seeley, up ahead to Sanders. Sanders around Douglas, dishes off to Pormetti, and then they go back out to Tostin. He takes a long 3, missed everything, and listen to the student section get on him. Kamari Edwards back in. 5 on the floor. Ebish, Hegwood, Askew, Douglas. And Edwards. And they get it to Edwards. In the lane, off the glass, rolls around and goes. Kamari Edwards has 4. It's 19-12. And a timeout called by Springdale. 2:05 left in the half. A 7-point lead for the Tigers. Back with more after this.
Looking to sell or trade your car? Penninger Chevrolet may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Penninger Chevrolet has the knowledge with no hassle or gimmicks to make your car shopping experience easy. Don't settle for what's left on a lot. Check out our selection of quality local trades at Penninger Chevrolet, and we may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Penninger Chevrolet in Republic, or view the complete inventory at PenningerChevrolet.com.
Pick Penninger every time.
When you need a plumber, you usually need one fast, but you also want one who'll do the job right. In the Republic area, that's Far Better Plumbing. Whether it's residential, commercial, or you need excavation, call Far Better and let them take away the stress of your plumbing problem. Call them at 864-8703 or find them online at farbetterplumbing.com. State Farm Insurance is there anytime, anywhere you need it with helpful advice and award-winning service. In Republic, call Chris Yoakum at 732-1463 or go online at chrisyoakum.com and get to a better state.
We return to action, and Republic leading 19-12. They are on a 19-2 run. That'll get it done most of the time.
As I was talking to you over the break, just before that last sequence, Springdale didn't have either of their big guys down low in. So I think Brown wanted Kamari to get in as quick as he could to go take advantage of that. And after that timeout, they they brought Tate right back in.
Yep, and that's probably why the timeout, that they noticed it too. Oh, a cut and a good pass, but it went off the hand of Hegwood. And Seeley goes the other way, and another charge. And that one might have been a break for the Tigers. I don't know that was a foul, but Seeley gets called for it.
Is that Douglas again?
It was Douglas. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, a little bit of an acting job there, but
but Seeley commits the foul, and that's 3 on him, and that hurts the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Seeley, the number 8 ranked player in the state of Arkansas, had a big night last night. Kind of took over that game there for a little bit.
19-14. Edwards gives it to Ebish. Looked at Hegwood, instead goes into Edwards. Shot fake off the glass and in again, a left-handed shot. And Edwards has 6, and he's working on Tevin Tate in there.
Edwards said he didn't care who you put in, he's going to go to work.
And I mean, just the improvement from last year to this year for Kamari Edwards is incredible. And there's a miss. Hegwood cut off, throws it to Edwards. He'll take it in again. Gets his man in the air. Got called for a travel. I was watching the defender, didn't see the foot move, but both officials blew the whistle, so it must have been legit. They lob it down to Tate. Puts it on the floor. And up and in. Tate and Edwards are going right at it. 21-16, a 5-point lead for Republic. And they'll hold it for one shot here. Under 15 seconds left to go. Askew waves everybody off, directs traffic. Steps back, 6 seconds left. Between the legs, goes to his right, pulls up. Jumper is no good. And that's going to do it. Long shot is away, and it's no good off the backboard. And we're at halftime. Republic with a big second quarter takes a 5-point lead into the break. It's 21-16 Tigers. Back with the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com. Nobody has time for computer trouble, but when it happens, you want the work done quickly and by someone you can trust. Republic Technologies will fix your computer or laptop fast, and they'll fix it right. Whether you need repairs or a quality replacement for a computer that's seen better days, call Christopher. Any day's a great day to send flowers. Heaven Sent Flowers and Gifts has been your local florist in Republic since 1987, offering free local delivery. Call them at 732-1334 or go online to heavenssentflowers.com. Gold Medal Gyms is where Republic athletes build a foundation for future success. Whether it's gymnastics, cheerleading, or tumbling, young athletes learn skills that prepare them to take on virtually any sport they choose. Sign up for your free trial at their gorgeous facility at Highway 60 and Highway M. Gold Medal Gyms, raising the bar for Republic athletics. Here's a touchdown for your family budget. Combine your home and auto insurance and save money with State Farm agent Sarah Rader. Find her online at sarahrader.com. Vision Health Eye Center. Outstanding eye care, exceptional eyewear. From glasses, prescriptions, and contact lens fittings to emergency eye care, they help your family see, feel, and look better than they ever have before. Check them out online at visionhealtheyecenter.com.
Welcome back to the Gold Medal Gyms halftime show. The Tigers on top of Springdale, Arkansas, 21-16. Springdale outscored Republic 10-7 in the first quarter, but Republic came back and outscored Springdale 14-6 in the second, and that doesn't really tell the story of what a big swing that was. Springdale scored the first 10 points of the game. They led 10-0. They held Republic scoreless for 4.5 minutes. But the Tigers finally got on the board, and when they did it in a big way. They scored 14 consecutive points. They scored 19 out of the next 21. At one point, it was 19-12. It's currently 21-16 at halftime. For Springdale, they were led by Carson Tangnes, who had 2 three-pointers in the first quarter, and he's got 6. 4 points each for Isaiah Seeley and Tevin Tate, and 2 points for Zion Sanders. Republic led by Kamari Edwards and Brentley Hegwood, each with 6. 5 for James Rexroad off the bench, and 4 for Alante Askew. And the other big number from the first half is that Isaiah Seeley has 3 personal fouls, and Tevin Tate has 2. And so foul trouble in the first half for Springdale, and we'll see how that plays out in the second half of this game. Evan, that was a slow start, but we talked about it. It wasn't a lopsided start. It's just the shots weren't falling for Republic, and when they did, things turned around.
Right, they were getting the looks and finding the lanes. Things just weren't falling. I think they took four or five threes early that were all open. The shot just didn't fall, and kind of the same thing with those mid-range jumpers, and even layups weren't falling there. So Tim Brown called that timeout. He probably saw something as well that they were going to be able to expose, and probably just to help clear his players' minds. Say, hey, reset. You know, this is a chance for you guys to go out there, reset, and just, you know, have confidence in yourself. And it helped. That timeout that he took, it was the only timeout, the only timeout that he took that half, and it worked. That's one of the more effective timeouts I think I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it did. That's a good point. And Republic, I mean, this is a team that held or scored, let's see, I looked at their score last night, 64 against Park Hill South last night. And that, I felt like, was a more up-tempo game than this one.
Yeah.
And they scored 64. And they
up-tempo when they were actually playing.
True,
and
there was a
whistle not being called.
Yes, there was a lot of stoppages. But to hold Springdale to 16 points in the first half, that's pretty impressive. So Tigers with a 5-point lead at the break, and they will try to hold on. And if they do, they will play in the championship game tomorrow against Bentonville, and that'll be a tall task. Springdale's good. I think Bentonville is better, at least from the 2 nights we've seen. I would say Bentonville is the better team, and that would be a real challenge for the Tigers. They've got to get past a very good Springdale squad before that can happen. That game is scheduled for 3:30 tomorrow. The third place game will be played at 2 o'clock. That's the loser of this against Rolla for third place at 2 o'clock. The 12:30 game will be, let's see, that'll be the Park Hill South Panthers against Liberty. And the 7th place game will be Ozark against West Plains. And that is at 11. So we'll be here bright and early. Well, you know, after 4 games in one day, 11 o'clock counts as bright and early to me. We'll be here for the start of that one, and we'll have all 4 games tomorrow. And then we'll follow that up with a nightcap from Willard, when the Lady Tigers play either Blue Springs or Willard. I'd
imagine that game is over, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find it.
Yeah, look it up. I would guess that will be Blue Springs. But
I would imagine it would be Blue Springs South as well. Yeah, they played. Lady Tigers played at 5:30 today. So the Willard Lady Tigers. So just Blue Springs, not Blue Springs South.
Right.
I haven't found anything yet, but I haven't looked hard enough.
All right.
I haven't looked hard enough yet.
While you look, we'll take a break. and be back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Destiny Church is a proud supporter of Republic Tiger Sports. Join us on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. or at 10:45 a.m. at 526 East Harrison behind McAllister's. We also have a youth service for students 6th through 12th grade. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, or online at destinychurch.me.
Ready to go in the second half, and Springdale gets the ball first, trailing by 5, and they immediately go down on the block to Seeley, who puts it up and in. And Isaiah Seeley has 3 points, and the Tigers lead by 3, 21-18. Askew behind the back dribble, cut off defensively, and then they pull it back out. Ellison has it. Ellison will drive in, kick it to Ebish in the far corner, and Ebish pulls it out up top, curls around to the free throw line, hands it to Edwards, jump stop in the lane, high off the glass and in.
There he is.
Tate couldn't do anything about it, and Edwards went right to the hoop, and he has 8 points. It's 23-18. Seeley gives it to Tate. And then down to Seeley again, and they have obviously made the effort, or made the decision to put the game on Seeley's shoulders offensively for a while, as he's got the first couple of baskets. Jumper by Hegwood is off the mark, and Seeley grabs the rebound. Brings it into the front court, takes a 3. It's no good. And Edwards didn't quite block out Tate, and now a chance for a three-point play by Tevin Tate. Edwards didn't seal him off, and I don't know if the foul is on him.
Ebish on that.
Ebish reached in from behind.
And I do have a score. Blue Springs 53, Willard 44. So the Lady Tigers will see the Panthers, I believe is what they are.
All right. Free throw no good. And now Ebish takes it in and lays it in. It went all the way around the rim and fell, and Ebish has his first points. And Springdale taking its time, bringing it up. 6 minutes left. Springdale's the team trying to slow things down here. Into Seeley, in the lane, banks it in. I don't know if he meant to do that, but it worked. And he has 10 points now. 25-24. Edwards just standing at the top of the key and now hands it to Askew for a long 3. No good. Seeley with a rebound. A chance for Springdale to take the lead. Pulls up in the lane, floats it in. And Isaiah Seeley has all 8 points in the quarter for Springdale, and they've taken a 26-25 lead. Hegwood's 3 is good. He splashed it in. And the Tigers back on top, 28-26. Boy, what a difference in pace for Springdale in this third quarter. They clearly talked about that. They don't want to run with Republic. Normally, a Tim Brown team, it's been, well, we don't want to get in a shootout. And in this case, Springdale comes out of halftime after giving up a bunch of points, and he carried it. And it's Springdale who comes out and obviously said, well, we don't want to get in a shootout with these guys. And they are slowing it down. Now it's dependent on Republic to play its type of half-court defense. Askew takes it to the free throw line, looks inside, and Edwards fell down. he was the intended recipient of that pass. All the way up ahead, too far for Tate. Over his head, out of bounds. And Republic gets it back, leading by 2. Another 3 is partially blocked and all the way in, and Hegwood reached in and knocked it away to avoid giving up the layup. That was a good defensive play by Carson Tangnes.
Carson Tangnes with line shooting 2 for the Bulldogs.
And he missed the free throw. So if he's standing 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line, he can make it with no problem. Free throw, not so easy. Next one's good. Tangnes made 1 of 2. And it's 28-27, Republic. Ebish guarded by Seeley. Throws it up, down to Edwards. I thought he was going to throw it to Ellison, and instead Edwards went up and missed the shot. Rolled off the front of the rim, and Seeley, stop and go dribble, in the lane, puts it in. And Seeley is putting on a clinic. And it's 29-28. Seeley with 10 points in the quarter after being held to 4 in the first half. Askew throws it to Ellison. Passes up a shot, bounces it down low to Edwards. Back out to Douglas, then to Ebish. Ebish on the right wing, guarded by Seeley. Ball knocked away from Douglas, but it ends up in the hands of Edwards. And now Askew dribbles in, has it knocked away, and picks it back up. Down low to Ellison, it got knocked away again, ends up on the floor, and a timeout called by Jeremy Price. Good heads-up play by the Springdale head coach to get the timeout while his player had possession. 3:09 left in the third. We'll take a quick break and be back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
A winning team has strong players. A winning team has strong players at every position. The Lori and Elizabeth real estate team has specialists in residential sales, land sales, lake sales, and commercial sales. Lori and Elizabeth are your connection to lenders, to marketers, and to contractors. From Springfield to Joplin to the lake and everywhere in between, they're your real estate teammates. Find them at loriandelizabeth.reesnichols.com. For nearly 50 years, Southern Sun Electric has been helping to build Republic and the Ozarks. For dependable commercial and industrial construction and service, choose Southern Sun Electric, a longtime supporter of Republic students. Find them online at southernsunelectric.com.
Back to action in the third quarter, 3:08 left, and it's 29-28 Bulldogs. They've overcome a 5-point halftime deficit to take a 1-point lead, and it's on the strength of Isaiah Seeley, who has 10 points in the quarter. They've got, the Tigers have Douglas face guarding Seeley now, and the shot inside by Tate is no good. It's knocked around, and Askew grabs it. Throws it to Hegwood. Takes it all the way in, and he's fouled on the way in, and it counts. And a chance for a three-point play for Brinley Hegwood. Foul is on Carson Tangnes. Second personal on him. First team foul of the half on Springdale. And Hegwood has a chance to make it a 2-point lead for the Tigers. And he does. He's got 10 points, or rather 12 points. And Seeley kicks it out to Tangnes. His three is no good. And here come the Tigers. Hegwood into the front court to Ellison. Ellison throws it to Rexroth, who's into the game for Edwards. Gives it back to Ellison. Goes around a pick. Takes it up the lane, bumped, puts it up, and he is fouled by Tevin Tate. That's 3 on Tate.
Springdale blocked underneath.
Tate got him with the body.
Foul charge 2. Tevin Tate is third.
Watch the tail end of that.
Team foul here in the second half. Gunnar Ellison.
And Gunnar Ellison goes to the free throw line. Ellison looking for his first points. And that one's good.
Yeah. If Tate gets pulled, I can't see them putting anybody else in but Terrence West for him, because Brown is going to take advantage of that matchup if one of those two is not in there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Second free throw, no good. And so it's 32-29. They try to tie it with a 3 and nearly missed everything. Just caught the backboard. And Hegwood with the rebound. 1:30 left in the third quarter, and the Tigers back on top by 3 with the ball. This game's gone back and forth, a lot of swings, none as big as in the first quarter when Springdale scored the first 10, and then Republic scored 14 straight. Oh, in the corner to Askew, great ball movement, and it rattled around and wouldn't go, and Seeley grabs the board. He almost stepped out of bounds. Goes around Ellison, into the lane, pulls up, floats it with one hand and in. Man, he is unstoppable from that range. And a timeout called by, I didn't see who called it.
It was Springdale.
Springdale calls the timeout, less than a minute left in the quarter, and we'll take a break as well. 32-31 Tigers. We'll be back after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports and Retmo TV.
This is Vanessa at Beauty and Wellness Co. At Beauty and Wellness, we are all about Retmo Spirit, and we're also about helping you optimize your internal wellness and enhance your external beauty. Whether you're looking to age gracefully or just looking for a boost of energy to help you refuel and recover, we are the place to go. Visit our spot at Highway 174 and Main Street. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram at Beauty Plus Wellness CO, or call us at 417-590-8200. Have a beautiful day.
It's easier than ever to get your Rocco's Pizza fix. Place your order on their website at roccositaliankitchen.net or call them with one tap inside the Republic Tiger Sports mobile app. And don't forget dessert, because Rocco's is serving homemade ice cream prepared right on site. Rocco's Italian Kitchen. Pizza, pasta, perfection.
Well, this has been a fun game and a fun atmosphere, a Friday night in the winter, and this is what it's all about with high school basketball. It'll be a fun finish, and first we've got to finish the third quarter. Tigers have it in the final minute. Aiden Gazaway is out there defensively. It looks like they made some defensive substitutions for Springdale. Rexroth gives it to Askew with 34 seconds left. Not sure if the Tigers are going to hold it for one, but they're going to space out the defense and see if they can get an easy shot. Ebish unguarded, throws it to Rexroth and hands it back to Ebish with 14 seconds left. Askew will probably come out and get it here pretty soon, or they'll get it to him. And then now he comes around a pick and has it. 3 seconds left. Into the lane, scoops it up and in! The buzzer! He took it over in the last 5 seconds, and he puts it in. And the Tigers have a 3-point lead at the break. Going to the fourth quarter, it's 34-31 Republic. Back with the fourth quarter after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Taylor Insurance is proud to sponsor Republic Tiger Sports. Since 1988, Tony Taylor and the people at Taylor Insurance have served Republic by protecting their clients just like they protect their own family members. And because it's an independent insurance agency, Taylor Insurance can offer you more options based on your specific needs. Call Taylor Insurance at 732-2345. That's 732-2345. And thanks to Taylor Insurance for sponsoring Republic Tiger Sports. Whether you have a hole in your roof or you're missing a single shingle, you know who to call in Republic. It's Mike Mansker and the team at Absolute Roofing. Give them a call at 869-0444 or find them online at absoluteroofers.com.
When it comes to getting your gifts packed and shipped this holiday, we're the one stop right around the corner, everything you need so you can be unstoppable store. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable. The UPS Store franchise locations are independently owned. Product services, prices, and hours may vary. See Center for details.
The UPS Store in Republic is your local shipping headquarters. Find them at 566 East Harrison in the Town Center Plaza.
Ready to go in the fourth quarter. It's 34-31 Tigers. Republic has 4 timeouts left. Springdale only 2. And Republic gets the ball to start the quarter after the layup by Askew. To Rexroth, back to Askew, around a pick. Comes near side, now pulls it out. Again around a pick. Throws to Ellison in the corner. Defense closes on him. Nice pass across the lane. And Rexroth floats it up and in off the glass. James Rexroth has 7. Hegwood leads the team with 12 points in scoring. Edwards has 8. 6 for Askew, 7 now for Rexroth. Ellison with 1, Ebish with 2. And a three-pointer by Gazaway is off the back of the rim. No good. And the rebound to the Tigers. Ebish bounces it to Rexroth. Ellison will come out and get it. Takes it up right side of the lane, knocked away as he got ready to pass it up ahead to Tangnes, who lays it in.
Laying on the steal by Carson Tangnes.
Hegwood to Rexroth, knocked away again. Another steal, and the Tigers have been lazy with the ball twice in a row. Seeley almost had it knocked away by Askew. Throws it in to Tate, and a little hook shot is in. And now it's 36-35. Republic had the ball leading by 7, and they've given up, they turned it over and have given up 4 straight. Three-pointer rolled around and wouldn't go, but Rexroth with a board, and he is fouled on his way back up.
Great look there from Hegwood in the corner.
Yeah.
Rolled in and rolled out like we've seen several times tonight.
Yeah, he has shot in tough luck tonight. Gazaway commits the foul. Well, they say it's on the floor. So Republic will throw it in on the baseline. Askew will throw it in. Rexroth. It's called for 5 seconds. And another turnover by Republic. And Springdale can take the lead. Kamari Edwards is going to check in for Republic at the next break. Didn't get over there in time to check in before they threw the ball inbounds. Seeley had 12 points in the third quarter. He's got 16 in the game. Gazaway throws it to Tangnes. He's open for 3, and he made it. Tangnes made the 3, and just like that, it's a 2-point lead for Springdale. And Republic calls a timeout. We'll take a quick break as well. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
Not only can Hines Street Pharmacy deliver prescriptions right to your door and often save you money compared to what you're paying at big box pharmacies, their drive-up window can help you avoid long lines on your way home from work, and now they're offering curbside flu shots. Hines Street Pharmacy. Experience the hometown difference.
Just about ready to return to action, and with 5:39 left in the game, Springdale has grabbed a 2-point lead, 38-36. Republic led at 36-31. I said earlier they had a 7-point lead in the ball. They had a 5-point lead in the ball. And turned it over and have given up a couple of buckets. And now a reach called against one of two defenders over there. It goes against Zion Sanders.
Yeah, number 2.
First foul on him. And Ellison will throw it into Ebish. Defense has gotten a little more aggressive for Springdale, and Republic has not stepped up its offensive intensity in protecting the ball. And out of bounds. Tried to bounce it to Ellison, and it bounced off his hand. And Republic looking a little frustrated over the last minute and a half or so. Tate has it on the block, working on Edwards. Dishes it out to Tangness, into Tate, and they call a foul on Edwards, and a chance for a three-point play for Tate. Good job by Tate. Got Edwards in the air, and a chance for a three-point play for him. And he hit it. So now it's 41-36, and this is the biggest lead since it was 10-5 early in the game. Ellison rattles around, won't go, and Seeley had it, lost it to Gazaway, and gets it right back. And now a 5-point lead in the ball. Down low to Tate. Quick shot, up and in, and Springdale is taken over. And another timeout called by Tim Brown. 14 straight points now for Springdale, matching the run by Republic in the first quarter, and they've taken a 7-point lead. 4:28 left to go in the game. Back with more after this on Republic Tiger Sports.
There was a time when these kids didn't have access to health care at school. If they needed a doctor, someone had to take them. Not anymore. In more than 15 counties throughout Missouri, Cox Health now offers virtual visits in school, so parents won't have to change plans or leave work to get their kids quality care. And kids, well, they can get back to school and learning and thriving. Virtual visits in schools from Cox Health. It's the right thing.
Teamwear Solutions is not only your source for official Tiger apparel, but they're also a partner for your group's fundraising needs. Business apparel, bleacher apparel, and on-field apparel. They've got you covered. Find them online at teamwearsolutions.com.
All right, miscounted earlier. It's a 12-0 run right now for Springdale, but they steal it away. Ellison threw it away. Up ahead for the dunk for Gazaway. And now it's 14 in a row. And a foul called on Gazaway. That's his third personal. And that's the 15th foul on Springdale. Well, it's a 9-point lead now. Rexroth checks in and Edwards out. But 4:02 left. There's plenty of time for the Tigers if they can turn things around. But they have gone flat. It's like the intensity just kind of went out of them for a second, and they haven't been able to recover. Askew cut off down on the block and lobs it out to Ebish. Hegwood from three, no good, and it went up over the backboard, out of bounds. He's made 2 3-pointers. He's missed a few. And like you said, they've been good looks, but just haven't gone down tonight. And a foul on Ellison. Gunnar Ellison commits his third personal foul, and Tangness will throw it in. Almost stolen away by Askew, but they're going to get him for a reach. I think
It's going to be Askew's first.
Yep, it is.
Calling foul on Monte Askew. His first. Team foul number 5 in Republic.
They throw it into Seeley. Seeley's been quiet in the fourth quarter, but he's the one who got him back in the game in the third, scoring 12 points. And we've got a foul on Rexroth. They said he kind of put a forearm into the back of Tate. Two fouls on Rexroth, and that is now 16 fouls on the Tigers. So 1-1 from here on out for Springdale. And now we've got an offensive foul.
That's going to be Tate's fourth.
Yeah, 4 on Tate. So with 3:15 left, he's going to have to be careful. And Republic needs a bucket. Down by 9 now, 45-36. Hegwood's open. Goes to Askew. In the lane, fade away is short. And right back to him on a lucky break, and he's fouled on the way back up. And will shoot free throws with 3 minutes exactly left in the game. Missed that first shot, and then the ball went off a leg or an arm down there and went right back to Askew. And he draws the foul. So Askew to shoot again. And he made that free throw. He's got 7 points. And the ball loose, and it goes out of bounds before Askew can get to it. Good effort by Rexroth off the rebound to knock it loose. Watch it off the miss. Rexroth got an arm on it, but Askew couldn't quite chase it down. So an 8-point lead in the ball for Springdale with under 3 left. And a little pressure in the backcourt. Hegwood guarding Seeley. Takes it all the way in. Fouled on the way in, though. And that will be free throws for Isaiah Seeley. Hegwood commits the foul. Ebish in, Neighbors out. 5 on the floor, Rexroth, Ebish, Hegwood, Askew, and Ellison. And Seeley hits the first. That's his first point of the fourth quarter after he scored 12 in the third. And he's got one more. And he made it. So 18 points now for Isaiah Seeley, and the Tigers bring it into the front court. Ebish had it knocked away, and then it's knocked back loose, and still loose. And Ebish grabs it. Tim Brown calls timeout. Fourth timeout called by the Tigers. 2:35 left. The 10-point lead for Springdale. We'll take a break and be back with more after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
No matter where this season takes you, the Bank of Missouri is cheering you on. We know a better life begins with a secure financial future. As a community bank, we work with you to understand your priorities and the changes that impact your finances. So wherever life takes you, we're here to be your trusted partner. Get started at bankofmissouri.com. Live well, play well, bank well.
Elliott Robinson and Company, LLP, Certified Public Accountants, is Republic's local full-service accounting firm, serving as your trusted business advisors. And again this year, they're making possible our By the Numbers feature, where we take a look at the stats that catch our eye on the Republic sports scene. ERCPA named to Accounting Today's 2020 Best Accounting Firms to Work For. You can find them in the Wildwood Plaza across from Pinnager Chevrolet or online at ercpa.com. For more than 30 years, Yoakum Automotive's been the hometown auto repair shop you can trust. And with their new digital vehicle inspections, their mechanics will show you exactly what's wrong with your car and let you sign off before the repairs are made. Ask about their shuttle service and loaner vehicles when scheduling your appointment online at yoakumautomotive.com.
Republic will throw it in on the baseline. That's Ebish, and he lobs it into Rexroad. Throws it to Ellison. And now to Ebish. 2.5 left to Hegwood. Ebish threw it away. Seeley stepped in front. And Springdale is doing to Republic what Republic did to Springdale in the first half. And that's making it very difficult in the passing lanes. And Aiden Gazaway scores, has 4 points. And now it's a 12-point lead all of a sudden. In the corner, Askew. It's good. Nothing but net for Askew. Boy, Tiger fans haven't had a lot to cheer about here in the fourth, or even in any time in the second half after a raucous first half. It's a 9-point lead, and a foul will send Zion Sanders to the free throw line. 1:50 left, and Ebish is called for his second. 8th team foul on Springdale. If it stays like this, it'll be Springdale against Bentonville, the two Arkansas teams squaring off for the championship tomorrow. And Republic will get Rolla, which should be a good one.
Tevin Tate re-enters the game.
And Tate is going to be matched up down there with Rexroad. Free throw no good. Tigers still have a chance, only down by 9 with 1:44 left, but they got to score. Hegwood, step back jumper from 15 is no good. It's kept alive by Rexroad. Still alive and on the floor, and we've got a held ball. Oh, and then they get tangled up. And I don't think that was, I don't think that was either way.
That was kind of an acting job a little bit, and I think
watch the tail end of it.
They might.
Well, I think Rexroad.
They did have Rexroad with the tack.
Yeah, and Askew is making his case down there that it was a flop, and I think you're right. I think it was an acting job, but they call a technical foul on Rexroad. And I think they called a personal foul on him as well.
Yeah, he's up to 4 now. Brown still pleading his case down there.
So Isaiah Seeley will shoot. And this may put the game away for Springdale. Free throw is good for Isaiah Seeley. 19 points now for him. And he's got one more, and then Springdale will get the ball. It was going to be a tough hill to climb for the Tigers anyway, but that much tougher now that, well, now he's shooting he's got more free throws because there was a foul before the technical. Seeley is up to 21 points. He's got one more shot, and he missed that one. So Seeley with 21 stretches the lead to 12. And now Springdale gets the ball. And, you know, Rexroad, it was a little bit of an acting job, but I will also say I thought I saw Rexroad's arm kind of come out there. So I think Rexroad did give a little shove, and now Edwards is upset, and Aslan Ebish tries to calm him down. Thought he got it cleanly. Official thought otherwise. And Seeley back to the lane, back to the line. .13-point lead. And now 14. In the corner to Douglas for 3. No good. And a foul and another hard fall. That time Seeley came down on top of one of his teammates, I think. Watch Seeley fly in, and yeah, he came down on top of his teammate. And that foul is called on Gazaway, I think.
No, they call it.
Oh, did they call it technical?
On Ellison. Well, I don't think it was tech, but they called it foul on Ellison.
Yeah, they weren't lining up, so I wasn't sure. So, yeah, that's a tough one. Watch it again. Well, he had his hand in the back, and that's why the first player fell down. So, yeah, I didn't catch that. I was watching the fall, but at the very beginning of that play, you could see it. Tangness makes the free throws, and it's 56-40. Jump stop by Hegwood, up and in off the glass. Hegwood. He's not very happy with the way things have gone, and that was an authoritative jump stop. Republic led 34-31 going into the fourth quarter. So they've only scored 6 points. They've been outscored 25-6 in the fourth. And Hegwood will shoot free throws with 1 minute left exactly. This is turning into a little bit like the game last night. Yeah. But as slow as this has gone, it's only 9:45. It was after 10 when that one ended, wasn't it?
It did, yeah.
That was a long game. And I don't think they started that much later. Free throw's good. 3-point play is good. 15 points for Hegwood. He's led the team in scoring both games.
Great start to the season for Hegwood.
And only a sophomore. And a foul in the backcourt by Ebish will send Stephen Toston to the line. Third foul on Ebish. Toston will shoot free throws. Looking for his first points of the night. Into the championship game will go Springdale. And Republic will play Rolla for third. Missed both. And the Tigers will rush it up court. Askew spins away from one defender, throws it to Douglas. His three is good.
Jordan Douglas.
And a foul again in the backcourt. Is that on Ebish or Ellison?
They got Ebish.
Ebish, yep.
He's
Four
got
on
four.
Ebish, yep. And Toston will shoot free throws again. Well, that's the guy you want to shoot. He just missed 2. If he misses these 2 and Republic scores, then you got a game again. And he missed 1. I think I might send in a substitution for Toston, or not throw him the ball the next time. He made that one though. So he's in the scorebook. And Republic down by 11. Askew to Ellison for 3. No good. Rebound to Ebish. Spins in the lane, puts it up. It rolls off. And a rebound to Seeley. And with 20 seconds left, I think that was a little bit of a phantom foul. Douglas reached in. I'm not sure if he made contact or not. But Douglas will draw the foul. First one on him. And it will be Seeley shooting free throws. Isaiah Seeley with 23 points tonight. And now he's got 24. He's got 8 points in the fourth quarter, all on free throws. And he'll shoot another one. 19 seconds left. Made that one too. 9 free throws in the fourth quarter for Seeley. And a 13-point lead. Askew pulls up for 3 off the front of the rim. Tangness with a rebound, and that's going to do it. They'll just run out the clock, and they'll go to the championship game tomorrow against Bentonville. drove all the way up here, and they're going to play each other for the championship.
Yep.
So 59-46 the final. The Tigers led through 3 quarters, but couldn't hold on. A big fourth quarter gives the win to Springdale. We're going to take a quick break and be back to wrap up the broadcast after this timeout on Republic Tiger Sports.
Looking to sell or trade your car? Henniger Chevrolet may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Henniger Chevrolet has the knowledge with no hassle or gimmicks to make your car shopping experience easy. Don't settle for what's left on a lot. Check out our selection of quality local trades at Henniger Chevrolet, and we may buy your car even if you don't buy ours. Henniger Chevrolet in Republic, or view the complete inventory at HennigerChevrolet.com.
Pick Henniger every time.
Welcome back. Tigers lose it tonight 59-46 to Springdale. The Bulldogs stay undefeated. The Tigers fall to 1-1. Republic trailed 10-7 after the first quarter. They led it 21-16 after the second quarter at halftime. Springdale outscored Republic 15-13 in the third. It was 34-31 Republic going into the fourth quarter, but a 28-12 advantage in the fourth quarter helped Springdale pull away, and they win it 59-46. Individual scoring, 25 points for Isaiah Seeley, 14 for Carson Tangnes, and 13 for Tevin Tate. 4 for Aiden Gazaway, 2 Zion Sanders, and 1 for Stephen Toston. 15 points for Brenley Hegwood as he leads the team for the second straight night. 10 for Alante Askew, 8 for Kamari Edwards, 7 for James Rexroth, 3 points for Jordan Douglas, 2 for Aslan Ibish, and 1 for Gunnar Ellison. Tigers fall to 1-1. They will play for third place tomorrow at 2 o'clock against Rolla. And we'll have that game live right here on Republic Tiger Sports. For Evan Smith, I'm David Brazil. Thanks for watching Tiger Basketball on Republic Tiger Sports.
Scoring in this ball game for the Springdale.